Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Batman, the Telltale Series. We're going to start episode 2, even though it's episode 5 of us playing this game. It's episode 2 is what we're starting, Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Anywho, let's go ahead and hop into this. Getting through this entire game. I'm doing it this week. I'm recording it the first week of summer, so hopefully you all will see this sometime soon. It is my goal. Previously on Batman the Telltale Series. We told on Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
It's a nice little recap for anyone who needs it.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime?
And then they're gonna show me where I shook his hand.
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
That's when she knew that we were Batman.
I'd have to count the pieces.
No, there was only like 6 of them. And like that pile of goo.
Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's
the
the
Wayne.
Waynes.
Thomas and Martha Wayne.
The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
But who do we believe? Because Alfred's an asshole who doesn't tell us things. Alfred, I'm coming for you. Coming for you right now. You better have explanations. Explanations should be afoot. Or I'm gonna be a cranky Batman. I will be. Whew. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. You gonna play shitty? You gonna be tailored in a shitty story.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Ah, Crime Alley. No wonder crime took place
I
there.
might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
I haven't been a child for a while, though. Alfred.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
One could say that. The more money you
Hill
have.
greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Yeah, do the I'm.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
Yeah, which is dumb.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready.
Oh, shut
I
up.
couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed,
Alfred, you're my least favorite Alfred in the Batman universe.
and I just couldn't walk out.
You better get a redemption arc. I'm not
Everything I
happy about
did,
you.
Everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Let's do that
You
one.
Let me down, Alfred. I don't
Oh.
know if I can.
I understand. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
I love the way he said detail.
Sometimes
Detail.
we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh, I like the way you said it the first time. Are we really going to search the scene 20 years later as if there's going to be something new that pops up? I mean, sure. What does this say? Let's look at the theater. Have a lovely flashback to the theater. There it is.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Ooh, 50-cent matinees.
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Like keeping them in a bubble. Sort of. I mean, I guess if you have that kind of money, you might as well flaunt it and whatnot. Let's watch the same Pokemon movie every day. Actually, honestly, the Pokemon movies aren't that good.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal.
Yeah, he's your
Not the
father.
kind
That's
I go
hard.
with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Yeah, exactly. There was nothing that you could do about that.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other
You
criminal.
gotta have a moral compass there.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce. Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
What am I looking for? What am I looking? You gave me a cursor. Oh, I'm walking.
Stay back.
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
So Falcone hired him, basically, right? That would be my assumption on all this, that he hired him. I don't know. That's upsetting. You know, watching somebody die is pretty upsetting.
Bruce, are you all right?
Nope, just having
It wasn't a mugging.
terrible flashbacks.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, time to go talk to Falcone again. Come on, Mr. Macaroni. You gotta give me some more evidence here. Oh, Batman. Mr. Batman. This is Batman on there. Batman. Okay, back to here. GCPD, 8:56 a.m. Ooh, in the morning.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
We'll tell him.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm Batman, therefore not gonna kill him.
Dent, Mr. Wayne.
Might rough him up a little.
GCPD.
Give him a punch.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Maybe little.
Ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Man, everyone's an asshole in this
Nice
game.
job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Appreciate that, Renee. At least somebody
Keeping
appreciates
Falcone in the
me.
infirmary. He's
Gordon.
lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Let's go not punch somebody. Not Batman right now. Episode 2. Do I get the name? The name of the episode? Because I forgot it. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No. Give me do the refusal. Oh no.
I'm not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course. You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
I am no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Excuse me.
They're waiting for
Excuse
you
it.
in hell.
What? Why?
The bastard had to die.
Look at her mouth. Her mouth has veins. Why does her mouth have veins?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Oh, lady. I just met you. This is crazy. Something. Why was her mouth all veiny? It's the first question I have. Second question I have.
Deep shit.
It's not my fault.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Something was wrong with her.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in.
Yeah, she had those veins on her mouth.
So different from the woman we met in the hall.
2 seconds ago for 3.
Disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners'
Ooh,
brains?
who called this last episode when we were talking about how
We gotta
the
get out in front of this.
police are
Spin it as
always
best we
something
can.
dumb with them?
Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Nope. Am I okay? Hold on. The first thing I saw was those.
Veins, still visible beneath her skin.
And then it looks like she got injected with something.
Fresh injection site.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred,
Do I not get to connect them? I wanted to connect them.
Me the result.
I was proud that I could link something. Really gonna make me upswipe for that?
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
You think maybe like this still could be Scarecrow doing stuff, right?
I had to, no matter what.
Assuming he exists right now.
That's why I should've. They were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Nah, there's no way Oswald did it.
Cobblepot said something similar.
No, I like Oswald though.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Now's not the time, lady. I'm happy that we're on good sides.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Yeah, I'm in a rush right now. Sorry.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
No.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Prepare to be stonewalled by Bruce, aka Batman. Batman stonewalls everybody. He's built a wall of stone. You cannot break it. Vicky. It's very cringy for me to laugh at my own voice, but sometimes I do. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Ooh, I had a yawn there for a second. Ah, yes, my Transformer car. Ah, yes, the PNG bats are here too.
Either
Thank you.
Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Similar, but not the same. Oh, do I get to do a puzzle?
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals.
It's more.
Would have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker. Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone.
Yeah, I don't think Falcone didn't do it.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Somebody refined it, basically.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I was what I was saying. Processed it.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
We only have you right now.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Although, we're still on Cobblepot's good side, too, so we probably shouldn't fuck that up. Is he at his park again? Select the drone to search for Oswald's cell phone signal. Okay, we got time. Press A when you find a portion of the signal. Going around at the speed of sound. Going. Oh. Oh, there's a spot.
Find her now. Send a strong message.
Another drone, please. Gotta find where he is. Just searching, just skimming everything. Oh. Over here? No, over here.
Bring me her head.
Who are you still talking about? Not over there? Okay, I had to check the peninsula. Somewhere over there.
You go. You'll be all right. You're right.
How is he at the Skyline Club? We were already there.
The Skyline Club.
Always Skyline. Everyone loves their chili in this town.
Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Batman. Next time we're going to do that. Goodbye, everybody.